Hello, Angel here. Welcome back to my channel. Lovely to be back. It's been a wee while, but I'm here. I'm doing it. I'm living the dream. So, today we are going to start by lighting some incense because, why not? Let's light let's light this thing on fire. Okay, so this morning when I was getting ready for work, I saw Benny from a Fool's Apprentice from their channel, and I saw a video from them, and they had found a really cool VR from Peggy and Lisa from Lisa Pez's channel. Quite an old tag, I think it was. It was like maybe 5 years old, I think, 4 years old, something like that. And it was called hashtag 25 wacky questions, which I thought was pretty cool. When Benny started answering the questions, I was like, oh, this is really fun. So I thought I'm going to answer the questions. I was thinking, I've got my notes here, as you can see. Look, here we go. La 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 la. So I'm going to answer the questions whilst I show you a deck that I forgot to show you in my recent acquisitions video that came out yesterday, possibly. So I showed you quite a few decks in that video, and this was another Kickstarter that came in at the end of last year, maybe like September or something, which I wrapped for Christmas. So this was another one that I opened on Christmas Eve, in fact. This is the Starseeker Oracle by Nikki Ferrada. 64 card deck, beautiful box. It's lovely. This is the back. Let me just show you the inside because it's quite beautiful. I was at number 52 of the backers, and I love this. I should let you read it for yourself without setting the box on fire. So yeah, excellent custom service with this one, I've got to say. As I mentioned, I ordered it as a Kickstarter. I hadn't opened it. I wrapped it for Christmas straight away. And then when I opened it on Christmas Eve, there was no guidebook in the box, which I was devastated about. So I got on the blower. I didn't get on the blower. I didn't phone Nikki. I contacted them through the Kickstarter campaign, and just put, I understand it's the Christmas season. I don't expect a reply now, but my guidebook was missing, and I think they replied the same day or a couple, maybe on Boxing Day or something, and they were like, oh, really apologetic, and that they were on holiday themselves, and that they were more than willing to send me the guidebook once they got back from Christmas holes, which they did, and the guidebook came maybe like a few weeks ago. Maybe 2 weeks ago, something like that. So anyway, these are the backs, and this is the deck I'm showing today. Sorry about the long story. And look at this gilding, it's lovely. I'm having a love affair with lilac at the moment in February, which I think I did the same last year. Anywho, enough of the rambling. Let's get on with the questions. Yeah, so we're starting with the first question. I'm quite excited because I haven't done this for quite a while. Stop babbling, Angel. Stop babbling. Okay, so the first question is, what is something you hate but wished you loved? And that has got to be having plans. Now, hear me out. I like making plans. I like the idea of having plans. And generally when I make plans, I'm usually quite up for the idea, and I'm thinking, this is going to be fun. And then once I've made the plans, I don't want to do it anymore. Whatever it is, I don't want to do it. So if I'm going out on a lunch date, or meeting with a friend or something, or having a friend over for an evening drinks or something, I don't want to do it then. I'm like, why did I make these plans? I don't want to do it, and can I phone and cancel? Which I don't, but so that's my answer, having plans, unfortunately. Question number 2, what is your favourite flavour of ice cream? Okay, now hear me out. I've got to say at the minute, I'm not eating ice cream, candy, chocolate, any of the good things, any of the good stuff. It's all out of my diet. But if, you were to put my arm behind my back and force me to eat some kind of ice cream, it would have to be salt licorice flavour, which sounds disgusting, but I guarantee you it's delish. Question number 3, which celebrity chef would you most like to make you dinner? I'm going to say Nigella. Can I say Nigella? Because everything looks so sumptuous when they cook. I don't even know if Nigella does any kind of cooking programs now, but if I was, going to choose somebody to cook for me, I would want Nigella to fix some super duper fabulous, delicious dessert with extra calories and fat in it. Actually, that'd be lovely. Okay, question number 4. What's your favourite childhood book? Oh, goodness me, that's a toughie. I didn't prepare for that one. I used to have a book when I was a child which had a detective on the front, and it had like a spyglass which you could actually remove, and it had red glass in the like red perspex in the spyglass. And as you look through the books, as you looked through the book and read the book, you used the spyglass to search for clues which were written in like some kind of super duper secret text, and you could only find it with the spyglass. I don't know what that was called, but that was a fantastic book anyway. If I can find a picture of it on Tinternet, then I shall post a picture. Okay, question number 5. Are you a morning person or a night owl? Well, that's dead simple. I'm totally a night owl. I don't like early mornings. In fact, actually, I would say I detest them, to be quite frank. I'm going to also say, if I'm day off, I get up in the morning and I basically sit on the sofa until, I can get my brain in gear after like 4 cups of coffee. And then, I do whatever in my day. And then at like 9 o'clock at night, then I come upon this like manic need to start cleaning and tidying and doing stuff. I don't hoover at 9 o'clock at night, but I do wash up and all that kind of stuff and tidy up and, do all the chores that I should have done early in the morning. So yeah, I'm a definite night owl. Number 6, if everything in your house had to be one colour, what colour would you choose? That's dead simple. Turquoise. I think it's got to be turquoise. I love turquoise. Or maybe pink. Or maybe purple. No, we'll stick with turquoise because I do love turquoise. Question 7, what is your favourite day of the week? I don't have one, to be honest. I work at the weekends, and I have like a day off, different days off in the week. So I don't have a set day when I think, oh yeah, I'm looking forward to, Saturday and Sunday because I'm free. That's not how my life works or looks. So whenever I'm day off, midweek or whatever, that's the day I look forward to. Question 8, can you whistle? I whistle while I work. Yeah, never mind. I can whistle, but not very well. And I wish I could whistle with, the 2 fingers when you stick your 2 fingers in your mouth and you do that really high whistle. I really wish I could do that, but I can't. And I have tried. Yeah. Question 9, if you had to choose a cartoon character to be your best friend, which character would you choose? That was a bit of a tough question. I'm not really very good with best friends. So I came upon a great best friend to choose from a cartoon, which would be Scuttle from The Little Mermaid. Generally because they are so knowledgeable. No, I'm teasing. They're not knowledgeable, but yeah, just because I think they're quite a fun character, and they are very supportive. I like that. That's what I would look for in a best friend. Number 10, do you believe in ghosts, and would you ever go ghost hunting? Yeah, what do you think? That's my kitty cat having a bit of a say. I don't know. I do think I believe in ghosts. I do ancestral work. It's not the same thing. I'm trying to, think through my answer here. There is definitely something. Would I go ghost hunting? I don't like that term. I don't like the word hunting. I mean, I speak about treasure hunting. That's a different thing, I feel. But hunting feels like you're trying to gain a trophy. It reminds me of like animal hunting. I don't like anything like that. So not ghost hunting, but maybe. No, actually, I'm lying to myself. I wouldn't want to go ghost hunting either. No, I don't want to do that because I'm a big scaredy cat. So the answer is no. But yes, I do believe in something, but I'm not sure if it's ghost. I'm not sure. Anyway, question 11. Which of the 7 dwarves is most like you? Well, that's dead easy. Well, obviously it's Dopey, wait for it, Ben. Bear with me. Hear me out here now. Because he's a bit daft, isn't he? Bless him. Or maybe he's not daft, actually. Maybe he's not daft. Maybe it's just that he keeps himself to himself to avoid conflict with the other dwarves, which is kind of, what I'm like, really. I tend to observe and keep quiet. as much as possible, unless I've got something exceptionally important to say. I'm talking about my, obviously my real life. So yeah, dopey, I'm all the way dopey, definitely dopey. Number 12, what is your favourite smell? Now, I'm not sure if that's a smell like incense smell, I'm not sure. Otherwise, I think maybe coconut. Yeah, I think coconut would be my favourite smell. 13, would you rather be able to copy and paste in real life or undo? Oh, that's a difficult question. And Benny answered this really, really well. They were, a little bit on the thought process of undoing something that's already happened in your life would then suddenly not make you the person you were possibly in this moment, which was a really great point, I felt. So I'm a little bit into that. So I'm going to go with copy and paste, and it's usually, I'm talking about copy and paste when I've got like a big fat gatto. Obviously not now, I'm not eating that stuff. Or a nice glass of wine or something. I would like to be able to copy and paste it to have a nice glass of wine, an extra glass of wine, or a nice big fat gatto, an extra big fat gatto. Does that make sense? I don't know, I'm totally babbling. Okay, question number 14. What's the best type of cheese? Oh my goodness, cheese. Cheese is my life. I love cheese. I'm actually a vegetarian, moving towards vegan. So I don't eat milk or eggs or honey or fish or meat, obviously. However, cheese is my last vice. I'm really having difficulty giving up cheese. But, anything is better than nothing, in my opinion. So cheese is the last thing I think pretty much on my list to kind of give up when it concerns animal products, I think. That wasn't the question. The question was, what's your favourite type of cheese? Well, that's got to be like chèvre cheese. Camembert. Oh my God, that's like nom nom nom. Or even maybe like Sant'Aguirre. That's like fantastic. We have Sant'Aguirre here. And we put it on like gingerbread biscuits. Oh, yum, 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 yum. It's delicious. Question number 15. If you had a warning label, what would it say? Keep your distance. Or maybe do not feed. Do not feed. It would be do not feed, actually. Do not feed. Question 16. What's the one food you could never bring yourself to eat? I don't know if there is anything, to be honest. Apart from what I've just mentioned about meat. I wouldn't eat meat again, I don't think, as I feel now in life. I completely try to avoid all animal products, everything animal related. Anything that's had heartbeat, I don't eat. However, before I gave up meat, where I am, they have this it sounds really posh. It's not posh. It's totally the opposite end of posh. It's caviar in a tube, and people have it on sandwiches here. And obviously caviar is like fish eggs. And when I first came to this country, I was like, ugh, I'm never ever going to eat that. That's disgusting. I didn't even taste it. I just totally had this opinion about it without even knowing what it was about or what it tasted like. And then about 3 years after I'd moved here, I had some of this caviar on a fried egg sandwich. Oh, I was converted. I was totally converted. It was gorgeous. It was so scrummy. So I've got to say that actually I miss quite a lot because I don't eat that obviously anymore like that. But that was gorgeous on fried eggs on a sandwich. Oh, it was so good. Yeah. Okay. So, question number 16. If your 5-year-old self suddenly found themselves inhabiting your current body, what would your 5-year-old self do first? Cry, I reckon, because I don't think I was very good at change as a child. I've kind of, gotten better at it. But if I suddenly, woke up in some old fogey's middle-aged body, I'd be quite upset if I was a 5-year-old. Although saying that, this old fogey, middle-aged old fogey, has actually some of my toys from when I was a child, sitting on my inner child altar. So they'd probably play with those and feel a bit more comforted. So yeah, there we go. Question number 18. If you could shop free at any one store for the rest of your life, which one would you choose? Oh my goodness me, that's really difficult. Um, well, any kind of metaphysical shop maybe that sold indie decks would be quite amazing. Yeah, I'm going to go with that. I love that answer. That's great. Okay, question 19. If you had a bottomless budget to build a fort, what would yours look like? Oh, I thought about this question. I would totally want a like Sultan's tent, you know, like out in the desert. And I'm going to put some pictures in here. I would want flowing material from the ceiling, and the Sultan's tent would be like a magical tent, and like it'd be like quite dinky, but then you'd go in and it would be massive, and there'd be like different rooms with like large canopy beds with like hanging material and lanterns, and it would just be like luxurious and sumptuous and all those gorgeous words. And then I'd obviously, if the budget was not like and it, if it was a bottomless budget, I would obviously want people to help me with that as well. So I'd want a chef that could cook my food for me, and I'd want somebody that maybe cleaned for me possibly, and maybe did my washing. That'd be great. But then I'd also want to be able to move my Sultan's tent, because I wouldn't want to be in the desert all the time. I want to be by the sea sometimes, and sometimes I want to be in the woods. So I'm going to pop a picture in here now as well of the vehicle that I would want them to pack it all up into and move it. But in this picture, you can see that there's people like on the wheels, like actually turning the wheels. I don't want that. I'd want someone sitting. I don't know. I suppose I'd need people to pull it, really, because I don't want a horse to pull it, because I'm against that kind of thing. It's all very bizarre. But people that would help me would be totally well paid, because I've got a bottomless budget. So it's all good. It's all good. They would want to help me because they get paid really well. So yeah, that's my thought on that. Question number 20. What is my favourite type of sandwich? Oh, we're back to sandwich and food. Excellent. I think my favourite type of sandwich is a vegetarian bacon sandwich with cranberry jelly and like camembert, and then like warmed in like a sandwich grill. Oh my goodness me, it's gorgeous. Question 21. What is my favourite type of clothing? Oh, well, obviously now, if you've seen my latest intentions video that came out a couple of days ago, it's totally a kimono. I want to live in these kimonos with this like dangly crystal jewellery. I'm totally having that, that kind of witchy, eccentric, eclectic, hippie, wild woman vibe going on. I love it. Question 22. How do you feel about putting pineapple on a pizza? You do you, boo. It's all good. I don't mind. I don't mind pineapple on a pizza. It's all good. Question 23. Do you sing in the shower? I wouldn't want to put my cats or my neighbours through that kind of torture, to be quite honest. So the answer is definitely no. I do not sing in the shower. Question 24. Have you ever set something on fire whilst you've been cooking? I haven't. I've never done that. This is quite cool. I've never done that because, well, I don't know. I clearly don't live dangerously enough. I haven't done that. Question 25. If you could have any mythical creature as a pet, what would it be? Well, it's got to be a mermaid, obviously. I don't want it as a pet. I don't want a mermaid as a pet. I would rather have a mermaid as an ally. Definitely as an ally. And because I think mermaids are cool, and I wanted to be a mermaid when I was a child. And, I used to watch Little Mermaid on on repeat, or like on a loop. I used to put the VHS in, watch it, and then have to rewind it and start over again. I could watch that film again and again and again and again and again in the same sitting, because I thought it was fantastic. So yes, there we have it. I'm just going to say to you that I'm using this this deck this month. I'm using it with Soul Journeys Tarot. Is that what it's called? I'll put the name on the screen. And I'm also using it with Monsoon Tarot, and it's fantastic. I love it. I really, really am enjoying it. And I'm so happy I got the guidebook, because the guidebook is absolutely fantastic. So yes, there we have it. That was the deck. Those were the questions. I'm going to thank you so much for keeping me company in this little video. I hope you thought the answers were quite, fun. If you'd like to answer any of the questions, please do so. I would most like to know if you had a bottomless budget to build a fort, what would it look like? I would like to know that. Or what you think about putting pineapple on a pizza. Let me know in the comment section. I'd love to know. Yeah, thanks for joining me. Have a lovely morning, afternoon, or evening wherever you are in this lovely world. Take care and hope to see you next time. Toodaloo.